Investigative correspondent Aaron Kotursky in Tucson again tonight.
Tonight, with the search for Nancy Guthrie now entering its third week and with the country still praying she's found, her daughter Savannah is making a direct appeal to the person who took her mother. 2 weeks of pain evident on Savannah's face.
And I wanted to say to whoever has her or knows where she is that it's never too late. Of every human being. And it's never too late.
The Today Show host who has spoken of the nightmare her family's going through, hoping the kidnapper will consider giving her mother back.
Consistent to what we were told by the family, that Nancy was dropped off at home, and we know that because we have a garage door open at approximately, I can't stress that enough, at approximately 9:48 p.m. At 9:50 p.m., that garage door closes, because that time we assume that Nancy's home and probably going to bed. Sunday morning, early morning at 1:47 a.m., the doorbell camera disconnects. At 2:12 a.m., software detects a person on a camera, but there's no video available. They had no subscription, and therefore it would rewrite itself. It just kind of loops, right, and covers up. That's what our analysis teams have told us. We're not done with that. We'll do all we can, but that's what it says. So it detects a person on camera. Could that be an animal? I imagine that's possible. We don't know that. We just have no video. But we're not giving up on that. 2:28, Nancy's pacemaker app shows that it was a disconnect from the phone. And at 11:56 a.m., the family checks on Nancy and discovers her missing. And at 12:03 p.m., 911 is called in to the Pima County Sheriff's Department. I believe it's about approximately 10 minutes later, 12 minutes.
All right, we are live. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Looks like we got some breaking news with the Nancy Guthrie case. Pause this video here so you can hear me. All right, let me know how I sounded, chat guys. This is usually don't do breaking news, but this could be a big potential break in the case. Somebody, I'm not sure who it was originally, but somebody posted some ring cam footage from that same night of their street that's kind of neighboring, and I'll show you guys on Google here. I haven't quite found the address yet because I've been working on two different cases at the same time, but I believe it is a road off Camino Real. And we have her neighborhood over here, so it's potentially connected. There are a few cars going up and down around that time. Before we get into this, I know I was going to cover the Sebastian Rogers case because it's the 2-year anniversary. Interestingly enough, I just got information from Silver's on the Scene, because they're out there at the cemetery, and they discovered something very interesting. So I need to wait for them to send me video and all that stuff. And so I'm going to need a day to postpone, and we'll go live tomorrow regarding Sebastian Rogers. I think that'll work out perfect because I'll actually have something to go over for Sebastian. So anyway, let's get to it. If you have not heard the news, and let's see if we can figure this out together. Let's see. Let me see. And thank you to everybody coming in. Oh, it's 5109. Okay, thanks, Black. That okay. So Camino Real. All right, I'll play the video first while I need to grab some notes. Again, I was literally working on two different cases simultaneously. Oh, and I wanted to grab this. Give me just a second here. I wanted to grab 3 p.m. 147 and 228. Okay. All right. As you guys come in, hit that like button. And again, if you're follow me on the Sebastian Rogers case, I will update what I just said a few minutes ago as more people come in. But I will do a live tomorrow because I did get some information regarding that case. But here we are with the Nancy Guthrie case. We have the timeline, and here we are. So, as people roll in, let's do this. What was that? 5109 Camino Real. Let's see. Just make sure that is the street view real quick. Oh, wait, no, that's not the right one. That's 509. 5109, I'm sorry. 2.5 miles away. Is that the correct one? Let me know if I got the correct one. I'll play the video first, and we'll figure this out. But let's look at the video here. Again, this is all last minute. So here we are, and it's got timestamps on the bottom, and it does have audio, which is good. And it does come into. Let's see. Here we go. Hopefully, maybe I can get a better copy. I mean, this copy is pretty good, but it'd be nice to get like the original that's not off an article. So as you can see at the bottom of the timestamp, and it is a little small, that is February 1st. The double zeros, obviously, that's midnight military time. So this is at 12:39 a.m. There is a vehicle that is caught. There's two of them. There's this one, which looks like a sedan, but there's one that's captured here, which may be, and that is at 12:39. Yeah, 12:39. Gotta write that down. I need to write down the times. 12:39 and then 12:46. Hindsight says this is right in my wheelhouse. Yes. The neighbor that released this said that they had never, unfortunately, never came and got their surveillance. So I guess they just released it to Fox News. It seems like, forget how many hours go by, but there is a vehicle leaving at two. I think it's that one at 2:31. 2:36. Let me turn that down. And what's interesting, so this is a vehicle that they think could be related. And yeah, they are driving fast. Unfortunately, yeah, as a matter of fact, this is interesting. Actually, we'll have to look at the vehicles that are going left to right. So obviously this is motion captured, and let's see, let's play this for a minute. Slow down. This is a vehicle they think looks like some kind of SUV. It's hard to tell the color when you got the nighttime mode. It does look like kind of a bright colored vehicle, maybe white. Could be, I don't know if it'd be red, but we noticed that it captures it just past this cactus here. So that means that it was probably going at decent speed, that it didn't even capture it until it got in front of the camera. But there it is. It starts here. When I first put this together, like I said, there was a vehicle scene going the other way, and I was kind of curious if it was the same vehicle. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, that's what I'm looking exactly, Rebecca. That's the ones I'm looking at. Now, uh I'd seen a post where they had recovered a Honda that was left behind. And I was just curious if this Honda CRV may be related, but it was red, and I don't know. This vehicle looks more white. I don't know if it would show up like that. But this was, I don't know if anybody knows about this vehicle. This is the first time I'm hearing it. It was recovered a few days later. It was just left there near, I believe, near this person's home. It says near Camino Real. The day after Nancy Guthrie's suspected abduction nearby, she told Fox News Digital it remained in place for about 3 days before it was moved. So I don't know if this is the vehicle. I don't know if they would just abandon it, you know. So I'm not sure if this is a related car. Clearly, there's some damage on the bumper here, and maybe that is why it was abandoned. Maybe they didn't have insurance. Could be unrelated. Looks like there's a ticket as well, maybe on there. Not sure. So I took some screenshots, and we'll look at the article. And then, as you guys know, I love breaking down videos. So we'll slow this video down. I'm sure we'll get some car experts in here. Yeah, I saw the Kia Soul. There's a few others. I was just curious, just because they put this in that same article, if it was related or not. But so here's the video again, I think in its entirety. And then we can try to break it down and maybe run it through some AI. I know a lot of people are doing that right now. But that 236, if we time that 236, right? 236. Let's see if we can get this. Make sure this is the right one. Let me look at the article here. Oh, and this, I believe it's the same lady. This may be about the abandoned car, but she said she saw a suspicious man walking on February 2nd around the corner from what appeared to be the abandoned car. Video play.
We're about to see if these two antiperspirants can stand up to the heat. That's it.
Yes, I'll play this, and then what I'll do is we'll go into the video editor, and we'll slow this thing down like big time. Okay. I'll go full screen on this real quick. I hate how they do that. That drives me nuts. I'll go full screen so you guys can see it up. Perfect. Okay, that was interesting. I noticed most of the roads over there 25 miles, which makes sense, residential. I was hoping they would stop at the home. Let me snag this up here. If you're just coming in though, here is the ring footage. Let me let's see. I can multitask here. Okay. Oh, I know where I know where it's at. I just need to look at the map here so I can get it. All right. So again, if you're just coming in, apparently there is a neighborhood that wasn't really canvassed, and they captured some vehicles on their Ring camera, and they believe it's possible that one of these vehicles could be the suspect in relation to Nancy Guthrie's case. So I'll play this one more time while I try to kind of multitask and just make sure I got the right address here. But here is the video. And it shows multiple cars, but it's the one, the main one is the one at, oh, I didn't write down all the times. At 2:36, I believe. Oh yeah, that is it. This was taken last year. Oh yeah, it's got the black box. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you to whoever gave me that address. Oh, sorry, I slowed this down. That's the vehicle in question. And I'm sorry, let me turn this down. And this would be when it's leaving. It's 2:36. And according to Google, it's the 7 minutes. They said it was 9 minutes that it took them, so 7 to 9 minutes. That's at 2:36, and Nancy's pacemaker disconnected at 2:28. So literally 8 minutes later. So between 7 and 9 minutes. 7 minutes according to Google, 9 minutes according to that reporter that did that drive that we just watched. That would put it literally 8 minutes. So that is interesting, and they are hauling butt. We'll go into the video editor and we'll slow it down and stuff even more, and then maybe also what we'll do, of course, we'll run some AI. I think some people have mentioned some vehicle models, such as a Kia Soul, Honda CRV. There's another one, but I can't think of it. Cat says the vehicle that just passed didn't have lights on. Which one? Let's go through. Okay, so it starts out with this first vehicle, which I really wish I could get the original, because this first vehicle, because I'm getting it from the article for some reason, the first like 10 seconds or whatever, the video is kind of out of focus, and then it goes to 1080p, I believe. So it's possible this could be the vehicle going there if they took the same route. I don't know. That kind of looks like a sedan though. But there is another vehicle. So that was 12:19. No, that was 12:39. There it is. That's in focus. And then at 12:46, that looks. Certainly looks like a SUV, right? What do you guys think? All right, we need to. So that's that vehicle. And the reason I'm looking at 1246 is, they could have arrived there at about 1 a.m. and then kind of geared up and then started maybe breaking in at about 1:15, 1:30. We'll come back to that one. That one's kind of on the back burner. Okay, yeah, I'll keep oh, let me move this over. So we got that car at 231. Not the one we're interested in. And then 236, that is the vehicle in question. And here is it slowed down. So it starts about right here. I'm assuming it's just because of the motion sensor, maybe the speed of the vehicle, and it didn't capture the first part of it. Looks like there's a turn there. Go to the maps here. Yeah, there's a little bit of a turn. Let me just see here real quick here. This is it. We can see just so you guys can see. You see the three cactus, and then the big thing is that a mailbox? But yeah, as you can see, obviously this would be reversed, but oops. But I think we can all agree that is we got three cactus there and that, and we got the vehicles coming this way, and the vehicle that we're interested in is going this direction, which according to that video we just played a little bit ago with the, I'm assuming probably a journalist, a reporter, taking that 9-minute drive from Guthrie's home past this to the, I guess what takes you to the main road. Man, it looks like a maze. I would also tell you that they definitely know the neighborhood. I certainly would get lost. So again, as you come in, hit that like button, and let's see here. Yeah, I don't know anybody's vehicles, to be honest with you. So if anybody, uh, if they know for sure like whose vehicle's what, I can write it down so then we can kind of look at it. But so here's the vehicle, slow down, and we'll slow it super down. Actually, I can see somebody. I can see the driver right there. So we'll zoom in on that. Toyota RAV4. I have a Toyota RAV4. This looks more boxy. Well, no, I guess mine's boxy. What am I saying? I don't even know my own vehicle. It's a shame. It sucks when you have motion blur like that. It really distorts the tail lights and headlights. I mean, yeah, that it's an SUV, no question. I could overlap one of the other cars and show you that this is definitely an SUV. We could see, but they got it's almost got those like headlights. I forget name of 'em, but that those long elongated tail lights, that are almost kind of like a half moon on each side. Yeah, we'll yeah, put some cars in the chat. I got Kia Soul, and I can overlay them. So, and yeah, if you can give me like a year or the generation. Um uh, okay, I got Kia Soul. I got the Honda CR-V already. Let's see. Let me get a few more. But I can see. I mean, you can see the driver. We'll definitely take a closer look at that. And it's a good chance this vehicle's white. I mean, it's tough because you have, this is in nighttime mode, but and the lower lights, those are interesting as well. The tail lights. Sure, we could get some temperature as well. Nissan Cube. I'm assuming that's got a. I mean, this vehicle definitely looks like it's in the mid 2000 teens. Would you say? Land Rover. Ooh, yeah. What if it was that? Well, wonder to look at that as well. Do we know what year that one was? I know we could probably look that up, but um, just curious. Is there any other cars that go the same way on this? Um, Let me look at the original. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it. Why? Oh, it's because I'm recording. Oh, that's not the right one, you dum dum. Okay, this is it. All right, let me watch this one more time. Make sure I didn't edit this out, and then we'll get into the video editor. Okay, so this is 3 minutes long. There's got to be at least more than one vehicle that goes left to right. Okay, I'll play this one more time. Kia Soul has those. Okay, well, definitely. Yeah, we'll do a couple things. We'll nab some vehicles. Hopefully, we can get them facing the right, and then there's that one. Man, that thing is hauling, and that timing, man. I mean, that is right in that window. 8 minutes. That is interesting. It's amazing when the community comes together. You know, and transparency. Kiwi. So right now the timestamp is since it's what they call event clips. Right now it started at midnight and now we're at like 3 a.m. So it's it's not just a continuous video. It's just playing all the event clips as they call them. Oh, okay. So there's another vehicle that goes left to right. When does that one start? Oh, look how far back that one. Just to kind of get an idea of the speed and because obviously if a car's going faster, it's going to take a little bit longer for the camera to register it and record it. And look how far back this vehicle gets recorded. So that gives you an idea how fast that vehicle at 2:30. I gotta write down that time. At 2:36 was going. Oh, you're welcome, Kiwi. Uh, just curious to see some more cars, especially since there's that little turn. I mean, it's not a big turn, but um. Anyway, this is now 4 a.m. I just curious to see the cars going left to right, just to kind of get an idea of where they start. Just to see. I guess I can kind of just scroll through this. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, see, look at that one. That one again. That one back here. Oh, is that the same one? 603. 555, 603. Okay, that one was going a little fast. That one started right at the cactus. All right, so we have an idea. Okay. All right. So I've got a Honda CRV, Kia Soul, Nissan Cube, Land Rover. Anything else? You guys, if I missed it in chat, put it now. If you can, maybe put like um, if you can give me like a year. I mean, I'm assuming this vehicle is definitely somewhere in the 2000 teens ish. Um, okay. All right. Before we do that, so some people can put those in the chat. I will see if we can take a look at the driver real quick, and then we'll start looking at the vehicles. Desktop. Right. Yep, that's it. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's get rid of this. Don't need that. Okay. And 236. Here we come. And I do apologize. I know it's a little hard to see right now. Just bear with me doing my little magic behind the scenes here. All right. So, did I? Oh, I guess I could go. That's where the audio's at. That would probably help. Okay. Just cutting out the clutter. Let's say we take a look at the driver maybe for a second. See if we can. See who this guy or gal is. Let me see them right there. I have to do my magic first, and then I'll blow it up for everybody. And then we'll go snag some cars. Okay, so I can see their arm right there. Right there. Perfect. Okay. Slow it down and zoom in. Hello. See if we can adjust the color a little bit. And a little brightness. Let's see what the white does. Take a little black. I don't know if exposure's gonna. Definitely see the appears to be an arm. I mean, it almost looks like they're. Could that be her in the passenger seat? I mean, that looks. I mean, looks can be deceiving. I mean, this almost looks like a person in the passenger. Let me go back. Okay, right there. I can almost see the head too. Like just a little bit. I don't know if shadow's gonna help or not. Black down. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. Oh no, wrong one. Apologize when I'm doing this. I can't read chat, so I do apologize. So bear with me for a second here. And we're gonna take a even closer look at the driver. There you are. And then what we're going to do here. Do that. All right. We almost have 800 people in here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and appreciate your patience. There is the driver or passenger. Man, that looks like they're like right there. What do you guys think? And do this. And I don't want twinkle. Negative. Oh, I need to be in filters. That's why. Okay, negative. No, negative does not. Oh, actually, oh, it kind of does, but it does, but it doesn't. What if I turn down the? I don't know why the negative does not. I don't know. I can see the arm. And I can see the head. I don't think the negative is really going to help us here. Until I figure out a way to clean that up. But and they look real close to that vehicle. Not like they're on the passenger side. All right. Now, what I'll do is I'll play this and then we'll start snagging vehicles. I think tail lights are going to be a good way to go. last thing. Okay. Do that. Let's do that and do that. Definitely something unique with this light source that's on the side there. All right. Okay. Give me 1 second, and then we'll read chat, and then the next thing is we'll examine cars after I finish this. All right, and we'll take a closer look. Oh, maybe not that close. Oh, I can see the person again right there. I think. Hold on, bear with me. Okay. Kind of. Not as good as I thought, but does look like that. Okay. Um. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate the love and support. You guys are awesome. All right. I'll put this full screen so you guys can check this out. See what you guys think, and then we'll do the vehicles. Let me just make sure this is solid here. And there's one other thing. Okay, yeah, and then I'll still some vehicles. Not really, but last thing here. There you are. Okay, I'll go full screen. See what you guys think here. That way I can read chat. All right, here we go. Full screen. So you won't be able to hear me for a second, and then anyway, let me just mention real quick. For those that follow me on the Sebastian Rogers, I was because it's his 2-year anniversary that he's been missing, and I was gonna have a live show. Um, I literally just got some information from Silver's on the scene on that case that relates to something that we did in the cemetery. So, and they need to send me footage. They've sent some. So, with this breaking news and me needing to wait to get that footage, I think it's perfect for me to postpone that live till tomorrow. So it kind of works out. So I do apologize for those that wanted me to go live with that, but I will tomorrow. All right. Okay. I'm going to go full screen. You won't be able to hear me. This is just kind of different looks at the vehicle slowed down and of the driver slash passenger. I think it almost looks like a passenger the way they're so close. I mean, let me know what you think in the chat, and then we'll snag some vehicles. So here we go. And then I'll get to chat, super chats. I really, really appreciate the support. So here we go, guys. And then we'll kind of do an update as well if you're just coming in, kind of wondering what the hell's going on. Okay, so I'm going to play this. You won't be able to hear me. Okay, so if you're just coming in, we'll do an update and then we'll start working on the cars. I wonder if I should take some screenshots while I do have this slowed down so I can send it to the AI as well. But we will try to grab some cars and see if we can kind of overlay. But if we can get the front grille, usually AI does best when you can. I mean, it's tough when a vehicle's going fast, even 25 miles to whatever or above. Uh, Especially at night, you get the motion blur, so the taillights and headlights cause that drag where they look a lot longer than they really are. So that does kind of create an issue. But if I can get it a few decent screenshots for the AI, we may be able to narrow it down. I mean, I'll still take some vehicles uh, from you guys, but let me do this. I'll also update what we're doing here if you're just coming in, and then I'm gonna snag chat here. There we go. That's a good one. And I need to read chat too. That's a good one too. Always kind of helps when it's passing through something because sometimes it will cancel out a little bit of that motion blur that we get from a vehicle going at that speed. Okay, just a couple more screenshots here. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one right there. That is weird. I wonder if they're. Oh, you can't see that part. I apologize. You will hear in a minute. a little streak as if they've got something in the vehicle on, which is interesting. Oh, come on, work with me. Oh, it's because it's on the edge. Why isn't? There we go. I grab one more. I'm sorry, you guys can't see that last part. I am just grabbing the tail lights of it. Okay, here we go. Should maybe that one as well. That one kind of shows the separation. Okay. Yeah, it definitely looks like there's some kind of light in the car as well. Maybe a cell phone on, something like that. Um, all right. Let me go to the report here. So if you're just coming in, um, homeowner that lives, let me back this up just a minute. Why did that all go away? What? Oh, that's weird. So we have Nancy Guthrie's home here. And again, I am still learning because, man, this is just a maze. But apparently, one of the ways to get back to the main road, which is, I believe, this East River Road here, to get in and out of town here, is going this way here. It looks like there's Campbell Ave, and then we have Camino Real, and they believe that it's possible this vehicle that they posted from a neighbor that lives about 8 minutes away here. They said that they never really canvassed her neighborhood, which is a shame. And she said that one, there was a vehicle, it was a Honda CRV pictured down here that was kind of left near her home. It was there for, I think, a few days. According to this, it was abandoned. It does look like it's got some bumper damage. I don't know if this is the same vehicle. It's kind of red. I don't know if the same vehicle we have. It is interesting that it is an SUV, and it does have those kind of tail lights. Um, so who knows? I don't know why they would abandon it that close, unless there was some kind of issues. But I think there would probably be DNA evidence in there. That'd be in my opinion. Um, and so they released ring cam footage from that night, of that road, and there is a vehicle at 2:36, which, if you go off the timeline, her pacemaker disconnects at 2:28, and interestingly enough, as you can see here, it says 7 minutes between her home and the home that has this ring camera. There was a reporter that took a drive. I'll play that one more time so I can read chat and catch up on that real quick. And then I'm going to try to multitask and run these screenshots through AI. I will still grab the vehicles you guys mentioned. But they said between 7 and 9 minutes that it took them to drive. So that would put around that 8 minute mark. And if she disconnected at 2:28, and at 2:36, that's 8 minutes difference. So that is an interesting potential big lead that they have. Yeah, I don't know if that red Honda CRV is the same. I would think that would be, you know, I mean, it does have some of the same similarities, but it doesn't. I don't think it has that. It looks like there's two lights. Um, this part matches a little bit, and then of course just the body itself. Uh, I'm not sure if there's any lights on the back, but we'll run it through AI here as well. But I just want to read chat for a second. So what I'll do, and I need to record this video. I forgot to. This is the route from her home back to where that ring camera's at. Is it this one? Yes, it is this one. So I'm going to play this so I can read chat, and then we'll do vehicles. I need to record this, though. Dang it. Can't just pull it out. Okay. That's fine. I'll just record it. We don't need the music, though. I'll just record that. I can always just blow it up. Okay. All right. Let me read some of the chat. Let me get to the donations real quick. Mariska, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. God bless you. Really helps this channel out. Hey, Sugar, love it. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the 16 months of membership. Prayers that she's found soon. Agreed. Smith, thank you so much for becoming a member and supporting this channel. God bless. Blue Third, thank you so much for the $5. To say hi, Chris. Good to see you, Blue Third. And Smith says, amazing work. One awesome young man with intelligence, and he is using it. Amazing work. Thank you, Smith. I have a little bit of knack of working with surveillance. Again, I'm not an expert. I just a tenacious person, and I find working with surveillance footage, I don't know, I guess with my ADD and everything, it just all comes together. Looks like the back window points down to me more like a Kia Soul. Okay. Kia. Not a CRV. That would be have been good, but it's okay. Me, I think, bros. There we go. EV. Okay. I wrote that down. Oh, thanks, Corbin. You talking about the Honda CRV? Yeah, I think that would be too easy. I don't think they would have abandoned it there. I think there would have been tons of DNA in this case would have been solved. So I agree with that. That's right, Caroline. There was some kind of sighting that the neighbor talked about. I mean, you never want to discount anything deepfake, and I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to look at it. You never know, and it's better to, you know, not disregard it and at least clear it than not to. Now, here's the question, Spaghetti. If that's the passenger, because that person does look like they're a lot closer to the, uh, you know, I mean, it looks could be deceiving. But if that was the passenger, I'd be curious to know what she was wearing. Do we know anything about what she may have been wearing that night? Yeah, I agree. It does look closer to the passenger side. Any Blue Hunter. Yeah, and I want to be very careful because I know that there's been some stuff about the family and all that. I mean, of course, you got to look at everybody until they're fully cleared. But okay, so I did record that. Rebecca, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. God bless you. That's awesome. A lot of people are saying Kia. All right, let's see what Chat GPT. I don't know if I can feed all these in right now. I may have to go with the Grok for now. Let's see. I don't have the upgraded version right now. So if I were to do, nope, nope, wrong button. I would go that, that, and that one. You tell me what kind of vehicle this could be. This was taken on a Ring camera. Okay, it won't let me add any more. Let's just see what we get with ChatGPT. Fairly rectangle, mid-size, mid-size, mid-size. Honda CRV, Nissan Rogue. Now again, it's never, it needs more info. Rear of the vehicle, any shot where the taillights are visible. That's funny. It has this CRV, but I agree. I don't think it's. Oh, I'm out of uploads. Yeah, I need to. All right, so we'll do it this way. This was caught on a Ring camera in nighttime mode. All right, so I gave it just about every other frame. Yeah, this is why Uh, all right, let's just pull up some cars. EV. Do we know what kind of EV generation? Say like 2018. Does have the lights in the top and bottom. Right right side view. I can flip it. Cool. Kia EV1. What do you guys think? Grand Kia Soul? Grand Kia Soul? One more boxy. Does it have the light? Yeah, it's got the two lights. That is a Kia Soul base. I would think I have an interesting one here. Oh, so 20 to 2025. Okay. Kia Soul 2018. All right, grab. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Grand Kia Soul for sure. Big Savannah. One more people, more room. Kia Soul. So newer generation. Side view. Say Kia Soul 2022. Oh. Okay, so that's got the lights there. It's got the lights there. What about the back? What about the back? Do we have? Actually, it looks pretty good. Interesting. Yeah, so 2022. Kia Soul 2022. All right, we'll snag just a couple more, and then we'll line them up. V. Oh yeah, same vehicle. This side view. Okay. Yeah, we did find that spaghetti. Thank you. We did find the house. Oh, thanks, Steve. A lot of people saying Kia Soul, and I would agree because it has the light there. It's got the light there. It's got the because clearly on the tail lights when we Oh, sorry, you can't see that, the end part. Yeah, it's definitely got uh, dual headlights, I think as they call it. And it's got the tail light at the top. And it's interesting that it has that box. I think you guys are right with that Kia Soul. Because that would make sense with the motion blur. Uh, vehicles. That's going to be at the bottom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that would make sense with the motion blur all the way around. This one's got a fin on it. That one's got a fin on it. Man, it sucks that there's so many things that are in the way. I need more time. Actually, why don't we do this? Just back it up just a little bit. It starts right. Okay, so it starts at that cactus. It's not gonna fit 1-to-1. Interesting. What do you guys think? There's still more to do, but it has the light at the bottom. A lot of people with newer cars, they'll take it and they'll drive around. Sometimes they'll walk around the vehicle. A lot of times they just record it driving at night, but once in a while you get lucky and they'll walk around the vehicle while it's turned on, and then you can get a good idea of what the lights are. But that's not bad. Uh, and again, that's just one vehicle. Uh, Noses are different. Yeah, it's tough because again, you got the. Clearly see there's a phone on. I'll play this. Let's see, we got over 800 people in here. I'll play this full screen just so you guys can see again what's going on here. If you have any other vehicles that you think, let me know, and then we'll kind of look at and see where everybody else is at as far as. But take a look at the person. Let me know if you think that person's. Oh, Chris, can you try the Nissan Cube? Okay, yeah, I'll write. I did write that down. I did forget to grab that. I will grab. You know what? Let's grab it now. Let's grab that now. I can spell. Ooh. No. Is there another edition that's not? They don't change much, do they? Here's here's an older cube. Is that a cube? Oh no, that's a Nissan Pathfinder. Yeah. Oh, they definitely. Yeah, they definitely do. Thank you. I mean, I'd say a Honda CRV is pretty darn close, but yeah, I don't think the Cube. What else do we have? Land Rover. Um, put it like 2018. Ooh, no, no, it doesn't have the tail light. I think the biggest clue, if this vehicle is the suspect's vehicle, the biggest clue is these tail lights. It's got those vertical tail lights, and the fact that it's so bright. I would say definitely this Kia Soul is um, so far the best match. I don't know if there's something. It doesn't have the vertical tail lights. I wonder if I can ask it. One second. Let me put kind of. Let's see, vertical tail lights along with secondary tail light. I don't know if that'd be tail lights. Secondary. Yeah, I'll just put tail lights. Tail lights below, below below or near the bumper. All right, so now we're seeing Kia. Mitsubishi Montero, Jeep Grand Cherokee, Audi, Toyota Land Cruiser. It keeps wanting to mention that Honda CRV. That's the problem with Grok is if people start posting certain vehicles, it's gonna start to pull from that. Not prominent second. I'm kind of on a budget, or I'd have the upgraded Chat GPT. Teresa, so this one is heading away. Can you look up the EV5 by Kia? EV5 by Kia? I'm not sure which year. Side view. Negative. The tail light is off. Is there a? Is this electric? Yeah, it doesn't have that the tail light that's up here. Man, I wish I had the upgraded Chat GPT right now. Because clearly those are up there. I would say right now that Kia Soul is the best. But I'll play this full screen real quick. We'll look and see where everybody else is at. Because I know people have been, ever since that tweet went out about, 2 hours ago, people have been kind of posting vehicles. So we'll kind of see where they're at as well. Jeep. Yeah. Again, I'm not a vehicle person. So here's full screen real quick so you guys can see it. And again, if you're just came in, you can actually see either the driver or passenger, which is interesting because I think they could, you know, either um, debunk this as nothing, especially if this was like the passenger, because it looks like they have possibly a long sleeve shirt on. So here is the full screen, just so you guys can see it. Yeah, I'm like, the more I'm seeing that, the more I'm liking that Kia Soul, especially with the lights and the lights there. We can look at a Toyota. Hope you're taking notes. Toyota RAV4, which is a fine vehicle. If I can spell it. For trying to think a year, 2022. Side view. got the vertical tail lights. It does not. Let's look at any older generation. Mine's a 2012. No, it doesn't have that. Doesn't have those vertical lights. I mean, that is the one key thing. Beautiful vehicle, though. Yeah. The body, for the most part, though, especially in the newer model, I'd say not far off. Not far off. But I don't think I personally don't think that is that was 2025. Yeah, I don't think so. So far that is Volvo. Let's see where they're at. What do they got? They got the Kia Soul here. Yeah, I really think. Yeah, because they're looking at that same thing I'm looking at. That I mean, that tells it all. That even though with the motion blur, no, it's not a Range Rover. I do like the taillight. Does the Range Rover have, or is that the light there? That's a Lexus. No, it's not a truck. Oh, what's this? No, it's got too many windows. It's got the right vertical and the tail lights. Cadillac Escalade. Cadillac Escalade. Yeah, I mean that's what we got. That is especially that part, the trim that goes up that way. You got the two lights, which would be right close together. I think so far that is the best. Oh, we got a Santa Fe. No, because it's got no. Hmm. Oh, we got TMZ. Yeah, everybody's putting Kia Soul, and I would agree. Range Rover, nope, doesn't have the vertical. GMC Chevrolet Suburban. It doesn't have any lights below it. Yeah, I think Lisa says that is it. Yeah, I mean, looking at all these vehicles, the tail light, yeah, I mean, the consensus is Kia, and I would agree. I would agree. If you haven't seen that video in its entirety, I'll play it one more time. You can kind of get an idea of how fast this vehicle goes compared to all the others. I'll put that full screen. That way I can kind of read chat for a second. Oh, really? Oh, that doesn't surprise. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, you got to look into everything. You can't, just because it might be slightly off the route. I mean, remember what that news reporter said that, there's kind of two main ways to really get out of that neighborhood, which is a nightmare. I hate when it does that. I mean, you do have, I guess you could go up to Campbell Drive and then get out to Skyline. Um, you could take this one to East River. Maybe this one here. I mean, I get it. You would think that you would go out the. I wonder though. I bet you this has cameras. Does, if they came out on Camino. There may be like a camera out here. This wouldn't have street cams where, here's the thing, just thinking outside the box. If you go for the quickest way, well, guess what? You're going to be caught on street cam. So maybe they knew that. Maybe they knew if they went, yeah, all these got cameras. Yep, camera there. Camera there. Yep, camera. So, yes, although it would be just easy to go out that way, maybe they knew if they take the quick, easy route, they would be caught on a street camera. So, yes, thank you, Debbie. So yeah, I mean, you come out Camino Real, there's just a three-way here, and then you just blend in. Yeah, they are, but I mean, they could go and yeah, and snag that footage. So again, just trying to think outside the box of why you may not want to just go take the easiest route, because if you go take the easiest route and go to one of these major intersections, there's going to be cameras. But if you kind of zigzag your way out and maybe try to blend in and come out on this East River, yeah, it's not possible. Marcia, so this is coming not from the home where she was abducted. This is a neighboring, so a few streets over. The road is called Camino Real, and there was this residence, and they had a couple of weird encounters. So I'll read it here. They originally saw a suspicious man walking in the area on the day after, which I mean, I don't know how they describe him as 5'9", Hispanic, which 5'9" is in the realm. Wearing a silver bracelet. He was smoking. He was near the intersection, Camino Real, in Guthrie's home. Then this red Honda CRV was abandoned somewhere off that road. And then it was left there for a few days, and then it looks like, as we can see here, they went and towed it away. And then another unidentified man was spotted before she went missing. I think, and this is what I'm assuming this is what the neighbor said. I think it sounds smart, and if they even sort of knew the area or actually cased the area beforehand, that road behind Camino Real called Camino Escuela would even be a better idea. There's never buddy on it and never a police car to be seen. So, yeah. Oh, Spaghetti Man's giving away the secrets. Hide your vehicles. um. Oh, do you think it's 2026 model? It could be. Uh, but here's the video once more, and then we'll see if there's any video of them at the actual place. I don't know, kind of interesting. All right, let's see what's in the news. See if they've updated anything on that. Yeah, yeah, that's why I played it in normal speed. Because we looked at the other cars and you could actually see them well before. So that car was definitely going a little bit faster for sure. Um, oh, so everybody's over there. Interesting. I'm gonna do a vote. I'm just curious to see what you guys think real quick. Uh, all involves, yeah. Yes, no, not sure. Okay. Oh, thank you. They wanted to stay anonymous. Thank you for the PayPal. That's awesome. I appreciate that. I'll again, for those that follow me on with the Sebastian Rogers case, um, I had something planned for today, but I got news from Silver's on the scene, who's out there at the cemetery and discovered something pretty big. I don't want to say I don't want to blow it up too big, but discovered something very interesting. So much so that they had to send me video, and so because really I was just gonna kind of go over the interview with Katie and stuff. So I think those would be a lot better for the 2-year anniversary. So we will do that tomorrow, with some new interesting info. Um, Get rid of all that. Nancy Guthrie update on vehicle. Where are we at so far? Oh, a lot of people think. Oh, so it's kind of in between. Okay, so 2 hours ago. Wait, with person ducked down. What?
The AI toolkit is live on Artlist.
Yes, AI is gonna ruin everything. Duck down.
Bringing you the latest on the continued search efforts for Nancy Guthrie. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Monica Garcia as we close in on the 4th week of the search for Nancy Guthrie. The activity continues outside the 84-year-old's home. From the roadways to being inside the home, people were there today. And News 4 Tucson's Jacob Owens joins us live from the foothills. And Jacob, it appears the road behind you is back open.
Yeah, Monica, you're correct. So over the weekend, someone will remember this actually turned into a one-way road right in front of Nancy Guthrie's home. But as of today, it's reopened both ways. And the big change here is you're not going to see members of the media, streamers parked along the street in front of Guthrie's home. You have to park several streets away to do so, but the presence remains, and so does the activity. Let's show you footage from just an hour ago. So that's when activity picked up again here at the home. We could see people moving around inside, though they did not appear to be law enforcement. A short time later, a white Wagoneer SUV pulled out of the driveway. The driver appeared to be possibly private security, wearing what looked...
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought this was related to the video. I'm like, duck down. Oh, these ads. Um, it would also be interesting to see if this vehicle that's going at seen at 1246 headed that way, if that car is the same as the one going the other way. All right. I really don't want to tap into JLR's stream without his permission. Unless somebody can ask for me. I will just take a quick peek at it though. Let's just see. Is he still up there?
Like SWAT.
Yeah, I gotta tell Missy. You were like, tell Missy.
Man, that looks like a maze.
There's another address that people were mentioning. It was.
Yeah, it's at the end of the road.
It's at the end of the road, yeah.
Dude, it won't let me call her.
No.
I'm trying to call. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm just curious.
Kind of what I've been used to here because we have a lot of hogs.
Another curious thing is earlier in the week they said there was no hit in CODIS, but then later we learned that the DNA sample wasn't good enough to submit to CODIS.
Yeah,
so,
He's media. He said no, sternly.
Sternly.
And he said, how can I help you? You know when they say that, who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it? Is
And
that
he
the
just
home
rolled
right
up the
there?
window when you rolled up. I want to help out with whatever they can.
So they came to this house.
Oh yeah, this is the
You
home.
can clearly see the camera right there.
Yeah, it's right there between the.
And this was the one that came at like 3 or 237, 236.
And she also said they have another one back there too. Look, that one.
Yeah. Let's kind of sit there. You could take me up to the other spot, right? When you're done.
Yeah, that is the
I
home.
told you. I just texted you. Everybody was blowing up my chats. Go get JLR, JLR. And I was just here too, picking up something. So I could have picked you up, but I'll take you back, man. Don't worry.
So, who is this guy? You don't know who he is?
Dude, I don't know. The guy I was like asking if he's media. He said no, sternly.
Sternly.
And he said, how can I help you?
Oh,
You
they
know
got
when
more
say
than
that,
one camera
who they are.
actually.
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah.
like.
And then he just rolled up the
Unless
window
that's
when you
just a
rolled up.
floodlight sensor.
Huh.
Oh, sorry.
Well, there's the camera that captured the. Where's everybody else? I saw a bunch of people up there. They must be going door to door, maybe.
There is one that somebody said that is 5901.
Okay. I rarely like to tune into other people's streams. Just I try to be respectful, but yeah, he's over there, and I think it doesn't hurt to look at all angles. I did put out a video. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm trying to think. Oh, someone asked me about the X on the back. Is it on the sweatshirt or the backpack? I haven't had a chance to examine that. What time is it? Well, I started at 4. Yeah, that is that. Yeah, I think you got. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do like maybe a short video tomorrow regarding this. Maybe overlay some cars. Maybe I can upgrade my. See if I can maybe get a deal on Chat GPT. The thing with, for anybody that doesn't know, with Grok, the only issue with Grok is unlike Chat GPT, where it's not influenced by other stuff. So as you guys saw when I was putting the screenshots in, those that don't know, the more people put information into Grok, this is kind of issue, is it will take from that. So you can see like that it's trying to feed me this Honda CRV because originally I asked, could it be this vehicle? And now it's kind of like I influenced it to kind of keep that Honda CRV in its memory, whatever. So, where Chat GPT, you can start fresh and it's not influenced by anything. I think there's upgraded Grok. I haven't used that. I'm assuming that probably negates all the free version of it. I would assume. Oh, hi, Dire Ghost. Yeah, we're just going over a possible vehicle that may or may not be related to the case. It was caught on a camera that was a few streets over. The timing of it would line up with when her pacemaker disconnected from the app, and this home is about 8 minutes away, and this person was driving by at exactly 2:36, and her I want to say defibrillator, her pacemaker disconnected at 2:28. So and then another minute to maybe put in the car. And yeah, and it's only 7 minutes from there. And then we kind of talked about, even though there are a few other roads that could take you to, back to like the main road, a lot of these, major intersections are going to have those street cameras. So it would be kind of smarter to kind of go take the back roads and kind of pop out somewhere that has less traffic. So it's certainly possible. Again, you can't discount anything and until it's completely cleared. So I think good for the neighbor, even if it turns out to be nothing, at least, that gives them something to work off of potentially. And maybe that will create other neighbors to go back and look at the ring cam. Maybe they didn't think that, maybe someone off Campbell Ave, which is the street between, maybe they, someone down here thought, oh, well, they wouldn't have gone down this street. I don't know. That kind of sounds stupid because that is kind of directly down, but you get what I'm saying. Maybe some of these other streets and homes that may have ring cameras, maybe they discounted that suspect would have taken their street. So, oh, thank you. Oh, Kansaiko. Oh, that is so awesome. Thank you so much. That is so awesome. God bless you. I really appreciate that. Man, that is so awesome. God bless you. Please show some love and support for Gun Psycho. I really appreciate the support. And I wish I could shout everybody in here. I see a lot of people in here that I haven't seen for a while. So, Brian, good to see you. Yeah, the speed, yeah, for sure. Alexander, sorry I missed you. Thank you, Chris, for your support on Nancy and Sebastian Rogers' case. God bless you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm a little bummed that we're not doing something today, but it's good because I'll actually have something to talk about for his a day after his anniversary. So, which I think, and thanks to Silver's on the scene. So that would be really cool. Oh, you're welcome. All right, I'm gonna head out. Good to see you, Ty, and I hope you the best of luck when you go out searching for Aiden. I know you'll find him. With your skills, it's only a matter of time. with that, I'm going to head out. And again, tomorrow will be Sebastian. And if I can, I'll try to squeeze in whatever comes out tonight. Maybe if anything I can find in this video as well. But I appreciate that, Gon, for the donation and asking JLR for that. That's really cool. So with that, thank you to my mods coming in last minute or short notice. Sensei, Jocelyn, D, Pocahontas, Jennifer. Not sure if I saw Sassy in here. I know she does a lot too. But with that, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably video for both, and then definitely a live for Sebastian. So I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you're at. And we will see you guys really soon.